What's up YouTube, this is Tubedigga. In this video I'm going to give a basic overview of the punch in and out record feature of the AKAI MPC Live. So what is the punch in and out feature of the MPC Live? Well, let's first look at where it's located. In this time counter at the top of your MPC Live screen, just double tap that and you'll get the locate menu come up. Now punch in and out allows us to set a range in our sequence of where we want to record. So no matter where we start recording from, let's say we record from the start, from bar 1, and we've got it in record mode, any notes that we play in won't be recorded until it reaches bar 4, and it will record anything that you are still playing on your pads in that last bar. If we've got it set to off, it obviously does nothing. If we've got it set to in, it will adhere to the punch in and out markers. But this third option is record start. What that does essentially is allows you to play one full loop of your sequence, put it into record mode whilst it's in that first loop, and then it will start recording once it's looped over one time. So it basically gives you a bit more time to practice your recording, not have to then put it into record mode. You can just keep it in record mode, and then once it's looped over once, then you'll start recording from the start of that bar. So it will ignore the punch in and out counters. The MPC Live's manual says this is essentially a punch in feature for the entire track, enabling you to start playing a record armed track while allowing more time than the usual count in. So I can't really see much of a use for this unless you're in the flow of things and you're jamming and you don't want to have to think about pressing the record button. You can just press record, you know you're recording, and once it's looped over once, then you'll start recording. Down the bottom here, you have access to 6 slots where you can put in locators. This feature would be excellent if it was looking at time divisions and it was synced. Unfortunately, let's press our sequence and play back. If I press number 1, it'll immediately jump to bar 9, or 13, or 5. And that change happens immediately. So let's hope AKAI implement something in the next OS update where these can be quantized and will smoothly jump to different bars. That would be really good for live performance. So let's actually do some punch-in recordings. So I've got it set to in, so it's only going to record between bar 4 and bar 5. So I'm going to set it to record. I'm going to put it in overdub mode for this, and I'm going to just record some snares. You'll hear me play those snares over the top of the entire sequence, but you'll notice when it loops around again, it will have only recorded between these locations. And as you can see, it's ignored all those snares, but kept those ones in towards the end. So that's basically that. Let's demonstrate the record start option. So this time, I'm not going to press overdub until I've started playing my sequence. So I'm going to press play, then I'm going to start overdubbing, and you'll notice it won't record my first pad presses, but once it's looped over once, then it will start recording. And see, it's ignored those hi-hats now, but if I now start recording, and there you go, the hi-hats have been recorded. So again, I can't really see much of a use for that feature, but obviously it gives you a longer count in. We can also do this for audio tracks. So let's look at the audio tracks. I'm just going to make sure I'm set to punch in again. Just remember that our punch in region is 4 up to bar 5. Now let's switch to an audio track on track 1. Press edit audio so we can see, and as you'll notice there's a red bar stretching from bar 4 up to bar 5. Audio track recording won't work if you press overdub and play or play start. You have to have it in your main record mode. So let's just press play and see what happens. I've got it set to input 1 and 2, but I've just routed through my mixing desk the MPC Live back into the MPC Live just for this. And there you go, there's your recorded audio, and it's only recorded it in that last bar there. So a good use for this would be if you're an MC or a singer and you want to record in your vocals to the MPC Live, and for continuity purposes you don't want to re-record the whole thing again, you just want to drop in a phrase in a particular region of your sequence, then punch in on the record audio track is really good for this. I hope that's given you guys a good idea of what you can do with the locate function and the punch in and punch out. Any comments or questions, put them down below, and please like, subscribe and share. This is Tubedigga, I'm out.